Hey everybody, I told a lot of you that I was going to make this captain's orders video, so here I am making it for you, and I'm just going to jump right into it. A lot of you know that I'm a life and business coach, and I really focus and specialize and master on the unconscious mind, and there's a big difference in my experience technically between an unconscious mind and a subconscious mind. So I'm going to just be talking about the subconscious mind. And there's something that I do every night before I go to bed. I am on day 278. You can see it up there, 278, 1118. I already did mine for the night just because I would do it normally in bed, but I'm doing it just to show you guys. So the captain's orders is programming the subconscious mind. The unconscious mind, of course, thinks in pictures and images, and you can do different things to change it, but the subconscious mind, it's a different aspect of the mind where you have to actually program it through repetition. So I heard this information years ago with Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich and Bob Proctor talking about it, but I just wasn't ready to hear it. So this video could be the most important video or the nudge for your life, because I know this completely has changed my life. I'm on to day 278 for those who don't believe me, just in case I'm not making that up, right? So here's some of this notebook, and it goes down to page 243. Here's another notebook that I have. This one starts on or finishes on 252, goes down to 62. Okay, so all these are filled with captain's orders. I got another list of all of these things. So I've been doing this for some time, and captain's orders, heart's desires, kind of a big deal, front and back. These are all filled out. So I'm on tape 278. And this is how you do it. This is what you do. Number one, I would get a notebook that is something that's specifically for your captain's orders. What is a captain's orders is you're programming the subconscious mind to do what it wants in terms of these things called paradigms, habits, or programs. So you are what you most think about in life. The thoughts that you repeat, right? Just think about up here. You think thoughts, think thoughts, think thoughts. Those thoughts turn into, from this side of the screen, turn into habits. Those habits turn into actions. Those actions turn into results. The results you get have more thoughts, habits, actions, results. So it's very cyclical. And one of the things you can do for your captain's orders and programming the subconscious mind is to repeat things over and over again. So here's the structure to get into it. For those of you guys that's new, I want you to hear about it, plant a seed in your mind. For those of you who have done it and want to get right into it or ready for it, this is how you do it. The first one is you can write captain's orders in your notebook, day one, and write the date. The first thing you're going to write is, it's like an opening statement if you're going to be on trial, or if you're a trial lawyer and you're going to be a big grand case, it's the opening statement. Your opening statement should be close to your mission statement, your life's purpose. It's what you're here to do on the planet. Now, if you don't know how to do that, I'm reading a book later this year where you can pick it up and be able to find it, or go deeper within yourself, or write what you want to be doing most in your life. Now, I understand that you might not have what you want. Born to lead the spiritual butterflies to awaken, elevate, and expand the consciousness of humanity. That's my life's purpose. That's my mission. That's who I'm targeting. Now, if you are a teacher and you want to be the world's greatest teacher, go ahead and say that. It's not going to be in competition, because your definition of the world's greatest teacher, greatest bartender, greatest motivational speaker, greatest coach, greatest parent, whatever you want to be, go ahead and do something like that. Now, if it's a financial thing, that's number one for you, great. If it's a physical thing, great. If it's a life's purpose, that's what I'd recommend, is make it most powerful. Now, if you ask Jeremiah, how am I going to get into it? How am I going to know about it right away? Start somewhere. Start today. My recommendation is to write a physical, psychological, spiritual, and financial, at least 4 statements, at least 4 different things. Some of the things that I also write is I love being a passive income money master. So I don't just want to have a lot of money. I want to be a master at being at passive income, and I want to be able to help other people like yourself watching this in the future be able to make a lot of money, to have financial freedom and for your life, and not so much trading time for money, be able to do passive income. That's my number one thing in 2018. I am in total peak performance health. The more I say this, it really helps when I go to the gym. It really helps me stay motivated, stay really going. I love training with my jiu-jitsu family 2 to 3 times a week. That's really important for me. Do a lot of traveling, so I got to get my jiu-jitsu in. Here's really kind of 2 really powerful things for me. Everyone on my team and in my tribe So anyone who's on my team that I work with or in my tribe in my life has all their needs met. So I'm going around in my mind thinking that everybody has all their needs met, and I'm going to be a big part of that. But it's really good instead of the whole world's messed up and blah, 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 which isn't, that's thrown in the garbage can. Here's a really good one too, is I can buy whatever I want, whenever I want, for whoever I want. So that's a really kind of a neat thing too. So your captain's orders, number one is daily. It really is important to do it daily because you need to get the repetition and the discipline in. The first one is write down whatever you want, your bigger picture, your dream, what you want most out of your life. Then you could write a physical thing, something about being in total health, X amount of weight or body percent fat if it's coming from your heart, and if it's healthy, awesome. Something psychologically, my mind is crystal clear and I get whatever I focus on in life. Could be something like that. Financially, it could be, I started off by borrowing. You can borrow any of mine, probably not the first one, but the rest of them. And you could, sorry, I get a phone call here, and I'll turn this off. So you could do, I am a money-making machine, and everything I touch turns to gold. That's a really good one too as well. And then relationships, if you're a father, if you're a parent, if you're a coach, if you're an employee, if you're CEO, start to write them out every day. And what's going to happen with repetition is you're going to start to, it's a 90-day challenge. So number one, it's a 90-day challenge. Do your captain's order for 90 days consecutively. I did not skip one day. There was a couple days, maybe 3 days in the 278 when it got close to midnight, 11:59 when I just finished it. But I finished it. I didn't cheat. I didn't lower the integrity of it. So if you miss a day, which my wife did, she started over maybe a week later. Doesn't matter. It's a humbling process. It doesn't matter what your number gets up to. I'm going to see how much in the thousands or 10,000s I can get. That's just how I am. Start with a 90-day challenge. After 90 days, before 90 days, you're going to start to see a big transformation that your thoughts, your dreams, the results you're going to get in your life are going to start to change. It's a guaranteed. I've never met anybody or heard of anybody in the history of ever that has done the captain's orders for 90 days and change hasn't happened. Now, if you go on to continue into the next 90 days, things happen a lot quicker. Another 90 days happen quicker. Now, the captain's orders not only helps upgrade me financially, physically, emotionally, not that I'm getting to work, I'm taking action, taking strategies, success steps, but when I wanted to drop back into workouts or when I want to drop back to writing my book, I get right into it. Because you have that discipline to write it every day for 90 days, 100 days, 200 days, things start stacking up and you can just pick up something for 30 days, no problem. Do a cleanse, do different this and that. So the subconscious mind has to be programmed. It's like a child. It will do whatever you tell it to do. So you want to tell it to do things that are positive, that are uplifting, that are really ultimately beneficial to you and the people around you. So you can ask me any questions. You can write out Jeremiah Rangel, IntraAwareness.com, or my Facebook page that many of you guys know. I fully support you. This isn't a New Year's thing. Even though I've been posting my workouts and I'm on workout 10 out of 365 this year, I'm not like doing a big campaign. This is just showing you to stay motivated and showing me to stay motivated too. But there's a lot of different goals that I have financially, physically, psychologically in my business and in my lives and in my lives of the people that I care about. So write your captain's orders, post it, show it to me. You can private message me, post on my page. I'll be more than happy to share. I fully support your conditioning of your unconscious mind because there's some negative programs that we inherited from religion, from society, from our parents, from growing up, from lower programs from younger selves that can be upgraded. Some of them by directly getting to the root cause, other ones by the repetition through the subconscious mind. Give it a try. Let me know if you have any questions with it. I guarantee you within 90 days, things are going to start to change. It doesn't matter to me, it doesn't care if you don't have it. You really want to write it in present tense. So if one of the things that you might want to say is, I'm so happy and grateful now that I have time and money freedom. Even if you might not have time and money freedom right now. Another thing you could say in the future would be, I'm so happy and grateful that I have 140 pounds or 160 pounds or whatever the amount of weight that you want, or I have this job, I have this thing, I'm so happy and grateful, I live in my dream life, work in my dream job, driving my dream car. It's extremely important you want to have it past tense. You do not want any want in your captain's orders. I want this. If you say I want this to your subconscious mind, to the universe, to higher consciousness, to whatever, to anybody, it presupposes or assumes that you do not have it. So if you ask for more want and focus on more want, you're actually going to get more want, but not the actual real thing. So present tense, like you already have it. Get into an emotional state. This isn't a hype up. This isn't a motivational thing. People get motivated. People get inspired around me, but I'm not a motivational coach, even though people get motivated. I'm a strategy specialist. So I focus on strategies for life, business, and every aspect of life. When people have a hard time and they want to make breakthroughs, in my life, they come and see me, and I always deliver. I always guaranteed give them results or new success strategy, because I understand how the mind works. Not just my belief, not just what I'm saying, but my results speak for themselves. So this is some of the stuff that I'm going to be opening up in 2018 of what I do, what I see personally and professionally, working with 5,000 people, actually clients in my life, and over 140,000 hours right now, investing in personal growth and development. I'm going to give you some of the tools and techniques and strategies because this works for me. I want to share this. Consciousness is contagious, and give it a try. So captain's orders every night, 277. Today, let it be day one for most of you watching this, or all of you watching this. Day one, start, get a notebook, even if it's a piece of paper. Find a notebook, practice, do it again, do it again, do it again. Refine every day. I'll check in with you in a few weeks, see where your numbers are at, and we'll do another Facebook Live. And good luck. It's not really about luck, it's about discipline. So I wish you tons of discipline. Get to it, get after it. No BS, no excuses, do it. Fulfill your life's purpose. Fire in all cylinders, reach total life mastery. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to support. Love you guys. Have a good night.